Good morning, Lifestylers! Paul Kramer coming to you live from the Leader Chat Room at Lifestyle's home office in Toronto, Canada. And folks, am I excited about today? We have got something completely different here in the Leader Chat Room. We've got a special guest. You can see the setup is different here today. Our guest today is live right here in the Leader Chat Room. She's come all the way from the Philippines. I can't wait to talk to her. We're going to introduce her in a second. Just before we get to that, I'd like to thank last week's guest, GMD Jocelyn Keepot. Jocelyn, thank you so much for coming in. Your story was amazing, very, very inspiring for all of us. So thank you so much for being part of the Leader Chat Room. Now, this week, folks, as you can see, we've got something completely different. I want to just take this opportunity to let you know who our guest is and give you a little bit of background on her. She joined Lifestyles in January of 2002. In 2014, she was the Loyalty and Dedication winner. 2018, highest group growth winner. 2019, runner-up highest income. 2020, runner-up highest income. You can see there's a trend here, folks. She was promoted to GMD in July of 2015. So, right here, in sunny but cold Toronto today, let's welcome Global Marketing Director from Cebu City, GMD Nera Quiros. Come on in. Hi. How are you, darling? Welcome to the Leader Chat Room. Have a seat.
Thank you, Paul.
Wow, here she is, folks. What are you doing in Toronto?
I came to see you because you invited me here. It's just an honor to be here, Paul.
Well, we're excited, definitely excited to have you. And tell us a little bit about where you've been, because folks, Nera's been away from the Philippines for a couple months. So where have you been? What have you been up to?
Hi, good morning. Good morning to all of my fellow distributors in the Philippines and all over the world. So it's just an honor to be here in Lifestyles Global Network. Well, we arrived September 6th here, and we go straight to our Lifestyles business, Paul, together with my fellow GMDs, our ambassador, Jillian Escudero, and our with Yobi Aninun and the husband of Jillian and MD Erwin, and of course my daughter, National Marketing Director Nera Quiros.
Right. And where have you guys been traveling?
We went to Oregon, we went to Vegas, and all over LA, all over California. We went to
New York.
Yeah, New York.
Right.
We had a big meeting there.
Yeah.
Since we are and then we are all over America.
All over America for
all
months, right?
over America, having home meeting after home meeting after home meeting, and the training, startup training.
Always working.
Yeah, always working. Of course, if we're in a place that has a very good historic, we have to take a photo.
Yes, of course, of course. Now, folks, just so you know, in Toronto right now, it's like -1 or -2 degrees. So how does a Filipino handle that temperature?
Good thing that my daughter I live here for 2 years,
right.
And she shocked me with this thermal coat inside because it's very, very cold. It's been snowing outside, very, very cold this morning. I haven't slept since last night, honestly, because of this thing.
Right. Now, how many people did you bring with you? I know that you've got your daughter Nera, but you've got a whole group, because we've got a meeting tomorrow, right? A really special meeting tomorrow. How many people did you bring from the States?
Actually, we have my daughter has 6 new sponsors, and the 3 are here already, and there are 3 more coming tonight.
Yeah.
But I know there are a lot more than 20 from the East, also under our organization, and a lot more from the West.
Yes. Because I think we've got 34, 35 people coming from America, which is amazing, right?
Myla got their names and their contact numbers.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Now, your story is an interesting one, right? Because your background is not nutrition, your background is not really sales, right? And you started out, I'm going to go right back to the beginning, right? We're going to start your whole story because there's a lot of people who don't know a lot about you. So I want to really give them an opportunity, everybody out there, to get to know you. And we're going to go right back to the beginning when you were just a little kid, right? And your upbringing, your father died when you were very young, right?
Yes, that's right, Paul.
And your mother raised you, and she raised 5 kids.
That's right.
And your mother was very strict, right?
Very, very strict
And-
and strong and disciplinarian.
And there's a good reason why. Because you would get into trouble every now and then, wouldn't you? You like to go out, you like to have fun, because it's your personality, right? So your mother was very strict with you, right?
Yes.
And because she had 5 kids to bring up, right?
That's
and
right.
she had a lot of work to do.
Mhm.
So we've got a picture here I want you to just take a look at. This is a picture of you and your mom. I don't know where you are, probably some restaurant here, right? But your mom had a hard time, right? When
probably.
you guys were young, raising 5 kids without your dad and without her husband,
Yeah.
right? So very difficult. Tell us a bit about your relationship with your mom.
Oh, I just called her last night. I said, Mom, I'm going to see Paul. She will talk to me one-on-one. Please pray for me. I am very close to her. I
Yes.
got her determination, her strength, her. I got a lot of values from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul.
So
on all of us.
she's very important.
Very, very
in
important.
your
If there's
life.
one person next to God that is that I love most, it's my mom. Paul.
Yeah, I heard you would drop anything, anytime. If your mom needed
Yes, that's
something,
true.
you were there to look after
Yes,
her, right?
yes. And
Yeah.
a very good research, Paul.
Well-
Oh my God.
That's what we do here. That's what we do here. So that's really nice to have that in your life, right? It's a good guiding thing for you. And so you went through this childhood where you had things that you probably needed, but maybe not everything that you wanted, right? And then you started working and you met this really interesting person named Eva Ardelios. So let's show a picture here we've got of your sponsor. Look at you two. Glamorous picture, right? So you've got Eva here. Now, the story about this is Eva was trying to recruit you, right? To get into lifestyles. And I know you had a job at the time, but Eva was trying to recruit you. And she kept talking to you about the business, right?
Yeah, well,
She kept talking to you.
and-
And my understanding is that she invited you over to her house one day because your daughter needed to use the internet, right? And you went over to use the internet because your internet wasn't working. Your daughter had a project, right? She had to go over to Eva's.
and she's very smart. She can answer all the assignment of my daughter that I do not know.
Correct. But what I heard was that her husband, Eva's husband, Maloney, looked after your daughter, and
Correct.
Eva talked to
Locked
you.
me in her room and showed me her check, and it's crazy. It was so huge.
Yes.
God.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And what were you thinking when that happened? What were you thinking
It took
about
her.
lifestyles?
It took her 2 years for me to see the opportunity. I kept on declining every time she will invite me. But when I saw her check, Paul,
Mhm.
oh my God, because that time I was indebted with almost $500,000 peso. That's almost $20,000.
Yes.
Over
Wow.
$20,000.
That was her check?
No, at that time I was indebted.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
in
utang,
debt,
in debt.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
in debt
Yeah.
of more than $20,000.
Yes.
And when I saw her check, it was more than $20,000 US. So
Wow.
I said to myself, if I'm gonna earn this like this big, I can pay the credit card in that I have.
Mhm.
So if I was, what is that thing that Eva can do that I cannot do? That was at the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did
true.
you decide that day, that
The
night?
the following day, I pawned my wedding ring. Yes, Paul.
How do you say that in Filipino?
Sinangla ko po yung wedding ring ko, at even up to until now I was not able to redeem it.
You pawned your wedding ring to
I
join
pawned my wedding
Lifestyles.
ring to join Lifestyles.
What did your
yes.
husband say?
And I didn't at that time. I did not. It took me some time to explain it to him.
Yes.
But yeah, because
I heard he told you that he was going to send you back to your mother. How do you say that in Filipino?
binalik niya ako sabi niya kasi because of I have a lot of utang. Sabi niya, and every single morning, the credit investigation bureau, what you call
Yes.
that thing,
Yeah.
will call up in the house,
Right.
and then I will tell that to my husband. I'm not around. And that's the hatest thing that my husband will do, to tell a lie. And then she said, you know that I will never, I'm not very comfortable of that thing, and that's the hatest thing that I want to do. For me to be, not to tell a lie that you are not here, I will bring you back to your house. So when the phone rings, you're not really here in this house.
Okay. Oh, that was tough.
Very tough. And I brought all my some of my stuff together with my two daughters.
Yes. Yeah.
We went. Well, she brought us back to my mother's house.
Yeah.
And then you know what? There are only two things that my mom will. She said to us, all of her 5 children, that it's going to be the cause of her death if one of her children will get separated from their husbands or spouses,
Right.
or us siblings will have a fight.
Yes.
That will be the cause of her early death.
Right.
So I don't want my mom to be, of course, to die, because my husband,
Yes.
be separated. So,
Yes.
and then I said yes to the Eva's invitation. I watched the presentation. That time I had an alopecia areata. When I go back home, I already have 2 illnesses. I had alopecia areata and I had insomnia.
Yes.
Because I was not able to sleep upon seeing the ladder of success, the kitaan there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just didn't think, ano na kaya hitsura ko, but if I am going to earn 1 million per month. But Paul, it's too good to be true. I said to myself that I'm good with that $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Because that is very close to my previous salary, together with the bonuses.
Right. You couldn't think that big, right? When
I
you saw the
cannot.
ladder of success, it was overwhelming, right?
It was indeed, Paul. But
Yeah.
I said yes already I took already the product, because remember I pawned my wedding ring to
Yes.
buy that first one case that I buy from Eva. Eva will not allow you to have utang from her.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
Never.
Yeah.
In our 30 years of friendship, I haven't utang Eva,
Yeah.
because she will not really allow you to have utang.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you will really work hard for that every time. Then, so I already saw the result and after taking the 90-day, because Eva said just commit the 90-day program there, because this product never known to fail. And knowing Eva, so I believe in her.
Mhm.
So I took the product, and true enough, in less than 90 days, my alopecia areata begins to grow. And then it is just the opportunity that it's very hard to believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember the early days, like when you first started, and you started doing meetings and inviting people? What do you remember about those really early days, like the first week or 2 or a month or so as a lifestyles distributor? Because a lot of people, they see success, right? And they think that happens automatically.
No.
But it takes hard work, right? So, and it's worth it in the end, of course, right? But what was it like at the beginning?
To me, I'm used to not to complicate things. So when I saw that ladder of success, it says there that just find 1,866 people for you to get that if you have that repeat order from together with your group, you can earn that $36,000 or that 1 million a month. I was so very focused, Paul, that maybe one day if Eva was able, because when I saw that check, that the first time I saw that check Eva showed to me, it was more than $10,000, Paul, and I was so determined to achieve that much. But on how to do it, I know I'm not good at it. I'm not really good. But it's just the product, because I saw it to my, I
had the results.
I had the result by myself. So I was the conviction in me was so, nobody can take it from me anymore. So when I went to the street, Paul, from house to house, bringing the product, maybe in 30 houses that I went, nobody bought me a single bottle, Paul. Only my sister.
That's it?
Yes.
How did you feel?
So as if my dream, of getting that check that Eva showed to me. but it was not in that thing that that STP is not enough. You have to be in the function. So it's very, I live in Cebu, and during that time, year 2002, the recognition leadership training is in Manila, Paul. So in my case, it's very, very hard because at that time there was only one airline in the Philippines, and that is the Philippine Airlines, and it's very expensive to fly from Cebu to Manila. And I have 2 children whom I used to bring to school every morning. So, and the recognition and leadership training is month after month after month after month. So Eva said, if you want to earn 1 million, you have to attend that meeting, and it's gonna be $100 plus.
Wow.
One way ticket.
Then
Oh my God, it's gonna be 1 sack of rice already, and it will consume that sack of rice for 3 months.
Yes.
Oh my God, I go, well, so I was so very focused to earn that 1 million. So again, I borrowed money for that airfare, for that plane fare, because I start to begin to solve battles already, and every time they have repeat order, the money goes to my pocket. But since I lost my job already, I don't have a job anymore. That earning, that's my daily yung pang araw-araw namin na kainin. Paul, I have in the Philippines, it's very easy to hire helper. So even before we have helpers, that's that thing that I will keep because I don't want to stay at home. I will get sick if I stay at home, Paul. Because I used to have a job ever since after I graduated. I already have a job. Then I don't want to stay at home. You always work. I'm an office girl already. So
plus you had the 2 kids, right? And so this was you getting started in the business, right? Very challenging, right? Lots of doors slammed in your face, people hang up the phone, but you never quit, right?
I did not.
And you didn't quit, I believe, because you had your why, right? Your big why.
Family,
Let's have a picture of the why here, which is your family, right? So here's your husband. You got your 2 daughters. Nerette's here today with us in Toronto. Hi, Nerette, she's over there. And so she joined us today, and your other daughter, and of course your husband, right? So this is your big why. And you worked really hard. I know you borrowed lots of money. Tell us a little bit about the motivation your family gave you and how you feel about them. Really drove your business, didn't it?
Yeah. To me, my husband is a government employee, but since we don't have a house of our own yet during that time, it's always been the wife's dream to own a house. But even how hard my husband will work, we cannot really buy a house of our own, Paul. So, and it motivates me to attend every week's Hope in the Philippines, and then there it is again, the ladder of success. That I just keep on that one day I will be able to earn that much. And the job description is very easy, but it's very hard to do, the STP. And every time our mentor will say, just talk to as many people as you can until you get your 6 leaders. But it's very easy that they will keep on doing that. But to me, then I said, if I'll go to another job, it's very hard. I will just choose my hard. So I will just choose this lifestyles business, hard thing to do, because what I love with lifestyles, because I can bring my children to school, then after that I can do lifestyles. I can already do my lifestyles, unlike my during my corporate job before that. Even how very hardworking am I'm only getting what they are paying to me, and it's not enough, Paul. And my children are growing, and as a mother, it's been my always dream that to send them to the best school as I can. So when I lost my job, That's why I had that alopecia areata that sickness, because I had a depression. 2 months I was not able to sleep. That's why I lost my hair. I had depression. Then because of my fear that I cannot continue these two doctors to be staying in that private in that expensive private school that I sent them.
Well, you have one who's a doctor, medical.
Thank you, Lord. I said
That's
yes to
amazing.
this
You're
opportunity. Thank you,
amazing.
Lifestyles. Yes, thank you so much.
That's amazing.
You
Now,
know-
Norette has a funny story too. Well, she doesn't, I mean, it's a funny story why her name became Norette, right? So just tell us quickly, because this goes back to your previous job.
Yes.
Tell us a little quick story why she became Norette.
So I was in I am a duty-free employee, Paul.
Duty-free.
So there are 3 duty-frees in the Philippines. So I am assigned at the airport. No, so I was a pioneer employee of duty-free in the airport in the Philippines, in Cebu International Airport. So I was pregnant with Norette. That was the last day of my maternity leave, that Sunday. During the Narita flight. Yeah, so Narita, the
From Japan.
From
right?
Japan, yeah. And then, before it started, my tummy starts to ache. Yeah, and then before the doctor in the airport arrives at
You're at work. You're working.
I was working.
Yes.
I was working, and then I called my supervisor, Rene. Rene, I think I'm gonna. Oh no! Don't give birth here. We're calling I'm not listening to him anymore because it's very, very painful already. And before I knew it, I was in the couch like this. There, Norette got out from there. My auntie, who is a nurse at the airport assigned at that time, brought the doctor on duty, and they put me to that stretcher and brought me to the hospital. That's why
She's been a problem, that Norette, ever since birth. It's all, she's over there. She's fine. She's fine.
That's why I named her Norette, because during Narita flight.
Yes, Narita flight. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's been because of this opportunity, I was able to bring her to Narita in Japan
Wow.
as a college graduation gift. I
Beautiful.
have so many college graduation gifts to her. I brought her to Europe, and one of those are in.
Now, Eva told me something. I was talking to Eva, and she said to me that Nera is such a good storyteller that if you invite her into your house, she'll talk, and she'll give you her wide, beautiful blue eyes, and you'll be looking at them, maybe not blue, but beautiful eyes, and before you know it, you're giving her your credit card to buy Express or Instant Direct. Is that true? Is that your secret? No.
Yeah.
But you talk about the business, not technical or anything, or you're an emotional person. So
Yeah.
when you share the story of Lifestyles, it's about a story. It's about your experience, right?
Yes.
And people are
And then-
attracted to you because they see that they can do it, right? It's possible.
Yes, because I am not expert, but they will see, maybe they will see it, they will see in me that if I was able to do it, maybe they can do it also.
Yes.
But I will always say it to them, Paul, that the product is very good, and if it works on me, it will work on you. Then I will have the touch of I will be sincerely touching them,
Yes.
and then I will be telling them that this business is there's the system is tuturuan, sasamahan, tutulungan ka talaga dito. Walang iwanan in this business. That's why my 6 leaders in my organization are the same leaders since when I become DD, RD, ED, NMD,
Yes.
until now.
Yes.
They are my front lines.
Yeah, they're your family, in other words. They're your lifestyles, your
Yes,
lifestyles
Paul. I
family,
have another
right?
family here
It's
with
true.
lifestyles.
It's
Yes,
true.
I wouldn't be here, if not because of
No,
them. They
no.
believe in me.
No, it's amazing because people see that you're genuine. Like when I say you're a storyteller, I mean that in a positive way, right? Like it's
Yeah.
a good thing because people look at you and they really believe that you are there to help them.
Yeah.
And for all these years in Lifestyles, you've always proven that you're there to help other people become successful.
I even there was I even my earnings, because I keep on telling myself that I don't have anything when I joined Lifestyle. So every time I'll receive my payout check, then we're going to have a big event in Mindanao, wherever
Yes.
in the Philippines, and it's always been my payout check that I will be paying the venues
Yeah.
and the airfare and everything, the food,
Yeah.
even the food, Paul.
Yeah.
Until such time that Eva is telling me that, oh, Donna, it's our business is not like that. People will come here because of the food. Because of the food. No, we're not going to have that again. Let's have that. People will come here because of the opportunity.
Yes.
We will sell the opportunity, because if it happen to you that it brings you, it give me a lot of thing already because I did a business. So
Mhm.
they might as well
Yeah.
happy you. So
Yeah.
that's why like that.
It's true. It's true. Now, folks, you said Nera early on that when you first started, folks, 30 doors were closed, right? So you went to 30 houses, all 30 said no, and the main thing we keep telling people all the time, and you see it with the big leaders, is they never quit, right? So the only way you can fail in Lifestyles is if you quit. Nera had 30 people slam the door in her face, and she kept going.
Even more.
Even more.
Even up to until now. Not
Right.
Even if I am a GMD already, I always work like a DD. Not everyone
Yes,
that
I want to
will
talk
be-
to you about that in a second, about your philosophy on DD, right? But you didn't quit,
We did
no
not.
matter how many doors.
Yeah.
Now look at where you've come, right? So let's look at these pictures here of your success, right? First house, second house, right? Third house,
Yes.
right? These beautiful houses you've got, 3 cars, right?
Wow.
And look at all your travels. Just hold on to this one if you can. All the travels were amazing. We're going to go back. We're just going to take another quick look through this. When we get to the travel one, you're going to see all these countries that you've gone to, including sitting right here today in Toronto.
Yes.
All of this is due to the fact that you didn't quit.
Yes.
You worked hard. And the Lifestyles opportunity
It's just a
gave you the
shortcut.
ability to do this,
The
right?
opportunity of Lifestyles will give a shortcut to all our dreams, Paul.
What do you think when you see all this stuff you have now?
What
Not to mention 2 daughters.
I thank God that I said yes to this opportunity when it was showed to me in December of 1999, yeah, because I signed, I don't know, December of 2021.
Mhm.
No,
No.
she already mentioned it to me in December of 2000. I was taking the
Yeah,
product.
yeah.
2 years after taking the product.
2002 you joined.
Because I don't have the money yet. I joined after 2 years
Yeah.
because I don't have the money. So when I borrowed credit card
Yeah.
for me to join.
Yes, you borrowed credit cards, you pawned your wedding ring.
Yes.
No.
First, I pawned my wedding ring to get the discount.
Yeah.
Because there was no unlike now that in the Philippines, if you get the package, the 2000 is already part of the package.
Yes.
But before, it's not during our time.
yes.
That's why I pawned my wedding ring. Paul.
Yes, just to
yes,
try
just to try the product and to get the discount. Yes.
Now, what do you think of when you see all of this?
I
stuff
never
that you have?
regret I never regret that I pawned my wedding ring, that I was not able to redeem it even up to until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we already have a brand new wedding ring with my husband, a brand new house, a brand new cars, a lot of cars and a lot of travels. Actually, my husband is here he's in United States of America.
Oh,
yes.
he didn't come here though.
Yeah, because
He's in the States.
yeah, he's in the States with my other daughter.
Yeah, nice. Well, I know that, the cars and the houses and everything are one thing, right? And that's amazing to have that success. But I've known you for a long time. And to me, you are more a person who cares about other people, right? So we have some pictures here, at least we have one, I think, of all your Lifestyles family, right?
Yeah, what's good thing about Lifestyles, Paul, that because it's not only me who earn, but there are a lot of my business partners who even earn more than I've earned.
Yes.
Yeah, because in this business, you will be paid according to your effort that you put in this business. Yes, so if you know what I mean, if you want 10 million, you can really write your own paycheck here. Just put more time, more effort, and you help a lot of distributors to earn also what they wanted to earn, and we are all getting what the earning that we want.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. When you see these people in your organization, your organization is so big, you probably have people that are making really, really big checks, right?
Yeah.
And you have a lot of people who are making less money, but the money's very, very important to them, right? It could
Yes.
help them feed their family, pay for their car, pay for their mortgage or whatever. How do you feel when you think about all the people in your group that you've had such a positive effect on them, and you've changed all their lives for the better? How do you think about that? What do you feel when you think about that?
You know, I feel that I live my life's purpose, Paul, here, because you know actually that it's really our ultimate purpose, that to help other people while we're still here in our lifetime.
Mhm.
So it's such a very uplifting to see them also building their own houses right now, because they said yes to the opportunity. What I've got, they also have even more. So like I cannot count already how many GMDs I have in my organization, Paul.
Mhm.
And they are, as I have said, they are even earning more than what I've earned.
Yes.
Because really, because of the effort they also put.
That's
in.
right. That's it.
That's why we have a very perfect system.
Yes.
Very good. But
Yeah.
unlike any other, well, I cannot compare because this is my first time I joined a network marketing business, Paul. And in fact, first time I took an herbal, because had it been other person that will tell me, maybe I won't believe it, but because it was Eva,
Right.
and she said that it has 30-day money back guarantee.
Right.
So at the back of my mind, I can always say, Eva, even if it works on me, I will return this. But you cannot really do that, because when my hair begins to grow, my blockbuster story here with Lifestyle Paul is because my husband was due for a heart bypass operation,
Right.
and we were asked to prepare more than $20,000 or more than 1 million pesos a month, 1 million, because that operation will cost us more than $1 million pesos.
Right.
That time I don't have that much
Money.
I cannot even give the down payment.
Yeah.
So again, it was GMD Eva who gave us the bottle there in the hospital for us to consume, because at that time I cannot buy anymore another, because my money is even not even enough to buy the medication, the 13 medication that my husband is needing every day. So Eva said that, you think of that later, you focus on your husband to take that, maybe it will help him a lot. And true enough, my husband was in the coronary care unit, about to undergo bypass operation, but waiting for the money for the down payment. And I cannot really raise that, and she continued to take the product, 1 bottle a day. Believe it, he was able to move bowel, because he had that time it was a very difficult. She has a difficulty removing, going, to dispose he disposed his bowel, and when he took intra, he was able to, very easy, and then he continued taking it. After a week of taking 1 bottle, we were transferred to a private room, not anymore at the coronary care unit, because the coronary care is like an ICU. For the heart.
Yes.
So we were in the private room, a lesser, and then after that, continuing taking all the products already. So we were more than a month there, and it was my husband who decided to write a waiver against doctor's advice for us to live in the hospital.
Wow.
And continue to take the product.
Wow.
And by God's grace and mercy, even up to until now, heart
No
bypass,
surgery.
no surgery,
Wow.
no surgery, and and he is enjoying his life.
Yes,
right?
he's a
And
big cyclist. He
yeah,
exercises a
he
lot,
went even
right?
he's a cyclist. He does a lot of exercise, and that he's not doing it before
Yes.
without the lifestyle
That's a
product.
blockbuster story. That's
Yes,
a
I
blockbuster
know.
story.
Yes, and with that, I feel very that it says though that if you receive a gift of great value, you have that obligation to share that gift many times
Yes.
over, and that's why even out here in Canada, there are a lot of Filipino here. We went shopping, and then we exchange. Business card,
contact,
yeah. Last night we had an STP one. The other night we have also, because of that business, we had
Yeah.
exchanged business
Yeah,
cards.
yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
No, that's
You
awesome.
can do business anywhere in the world with lifestyles,
Yeah.
Paul,
No,
because of the
yeah,
system.
100%. I
Yeah.
mean, you are here now,
Mm.
and your income in the Philippines hasn't changed in 3 months. It's still
Yes.
amazing, right? You're here, and that's the beauty of lifestyles. You can do it from anywhere in the world, and you're still making all kinds of great income. your group.
I love this business very much. It is just hard in the beginning, but just keep on believing that
Yes.
your dream of getting that income will come true without just keep on doing without waiting for the result.
Is that your advice to
Just
people?
keep on doing. Just
If-
keep on doing.
If there's somebody out there right now who's thinking about joining Lifestyles, but they're not sure, right? What would you say to them? What's your advice to them based on your experience and everything you've been through? What would you say to somebody today?
Oh, well, if you're dreaming and been praying of a very good opportunity like this time pandemic, that wherein almost businesses are closed and jobs are I have lots of friends here in Canada who were terminated,
Yes.
and they don't have a job anymore. So I will encourage you to take a look at this opportunity that has if I was able to make this, you can even do this by yourself also. I am not good at it actually, but our product is very good. No? Just try the product and see it by yourself, and the opportunity will complete will complete your the package of this this thing here with lifestyles, because that's it, no? So please say yes to the opportunity and do it by yourself, and see it by yourself. There are no other person who can convince you, but just give a try. Pangutang para maibot sa tanang utang, para matuldugan ang kapobre nato diri, no? So shortcut di lang ta madato, but madato og maayo. Grabe gyud, grabe. So I hope I have touched a piece of your heart, and continue to do the Lifestyles mission to help people live better every day. Thank you, and God bless us all.
I'm inspired.
Thank you, Paul.
Awesome. Thank you
So,
so much for being with us. It
I'm
wasn't
so
too bad,
honored.
right?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Folks, there you have it. All the way from the Philippines in Toronto, Canada. GMD Nera Quiros from Cebu City here with her daughter, NMD Nera. Thank you, Nera, for being with us, folks. I mean, just listen to what Nera had to say. Somebody who had 30 plus doors slammed in her face, to basically her saying in Lifestyles, you can write out your own check, you can earn what you want to earn, and you can earn what you deserve, and that's the most important thing. So once again, thank you to GMD Nera for joining us. Look forward to a great end to the year. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. And we'll look forward to seeing you in January back here in the Leader Chat Room. Thank you, everybody, and good morning.